Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do the video that I mentioned on my story, going over just the most common leggings that you see on my Instagram. This question I get asked all the time, like where do I get my leggings from? Because I do have a couple Gymshark and a couple Lululemon, not couple, one Lululemon, but the other ones I kind of get from all over the place. So I just want to show you the leggings I do have, where they're from, like how much they were, because I'm very much not an expensive shopper, but I am very particular about the leggings I wear. I like to make sure they have that particular feel and stuff. I'm very particular about how they feel, especially when I'm working out, because I don't like sweating a lot, you know. So I'm gonna go through all of them and tell you where they're from, how much they usually are. So these ones I actually don't work out in, but I got them from Mandys, and I know that sounds like blast from the past because I used to wear Mandys when I was like 14 and I don't know, wearing like rhinestones and neon colors. But Mandys is like rebranding itself, and it's kind of turning into like a Forever 21. So they have a lot of cool things, and everything they have, at least the Mandys in my town, I don't know if it is every Mandys, everything they have is $10 or less. So these pants were only $10 and they fit so nicely. Like I love these so much, but I definitely wouldn't work out in them because I think they're pretty see-through if I tried to do that. Would not suggest that, but I really love them. They're so comfortable and very flattering. I think they're just like cotton. I have realized that like if I wear them a lot, they kind of get stretched out, and then when I wash them and dry them, they shrink back down, which is pretty common of like, you know, cheaper clothing. So number 2. So these next ones you've probably seen on my Instagram quite a bit, and whenever I wear them I always get comments like, oh my god, your leggings. They're actually from Forever 21. They have all of these like really cool, I think they're really cool, rips down the front of the leg on both sides, and the fit is really nice. They're honestly one of my favorite leggings that I have, and they were probably like $20. I actually don't remember the full price because it was a long time ago, but they are 86% nylon, 14% spandex, not see-through at all. So Forever 21 activewear, you can actually get some really nice stuff from them, but I would say number 1 tip is go into the store. I'm like moving all around. Go into the store and try it on. Don't just blindly buy online, because then you might get something that doesn't really fit well. But I really do love these pants because they're so comfortable, really breathable, and sweat wicking, I guess the word is, and because they're spandex. So okay, so these next ones I got a really long time ago. Oh, okay, I'm exaggerating. It was probably like a year ago when the scrunch booty thing was not really that popular, and this was the first company that I found that had the scrunch booty. So it's CLSSPORTSWEAR. These pants are very comfortable, but they do show sweat very easily, and the color, I don't know what was going through my mind, but they're yellow. They're very much yellow. So I don't really wear them that much anymore, but in case anyone was curious about where to get scrunch booty ones, this is one of them. One thing I would say is that I don't really enjoy wearing them to the gym that much either, because you might get a camel toe. But they were about like $55, and they're mostly just spandex material. So yeah. So these next ones are from ATHLETA. I don't really know how to say the name of this company because my mom bought them for me for Christmas. So this is the only pair I have. They are a pretty expensive brand, so if you're into that, you know, then go ahead. I do love the design of the pants, but I will show you one thing that kind of irritates me. Also, this type of pant is like thicker material. It's not as form-fitting, I guess, so it's not as flattering on the bum, but they're cute, they're comfortable, and they're pretty stylish, I think. They're mostly polyester, and they have a little bit of spandex in them too, and I wear small. I think I wear small in everything. These are them. The one thing that irritates me is on the back, there's like a line that kind of like cuts your butt in half, if that makes sense. I don't know, I think it's a little bit more unflattering. Across here, I don't even know if you can see it, but yeah. So these are probably more towards like the 100 range, like maybe not 100. They're probably a little bit less than Lululemon, but still up there in the in the ranges of things, you know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on, shall we? Okay, so then these next ones, they're Adidas, but I got them from, it was either like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx or something. I highly suggest, guys, if you want higher quality brands, to go to discount stores like that, because you never know what you're gonna find. And these ones, I think, were originally so expensive, but I got them very, very cheap from one of those stores, and I love them. I don't really wear them as much anymore because they're kind of getting worn out, because I wore them so much when I first got them, but I always get so many compliments on these, and they're very, very comfortable. They are like 93% polyester, which means they're a little bit less sweat wicking, which is a little bit annoying. It kind of feels more like soft than it does smooth and like cool. And I don't really know if you can buy them anymore, but I don't know. Okay. Okay, these next ones I also got from a discount store. I got them from Burlington. I don't know how many of you guys have a Burlington near you, but Burlington is very much a hit or miss, but it's so good when it's a hit, because these ones are Nike. They were probably originally $75, and I got them for something like $25 or $30. So you can really get your money's worth for really quality leggings from Burlington, but sometimes you can't really find anything. They carry a lot of Reebok, they carry a lot of Pumas. I really suggest, guys, if you are looking for quality out the high price, go to discount stores. These ones I haven't worn in a while just because I kind of lost them and I didn't really know where they were. But these are a lot thicker than a lot of the ones I have, but they are very flattering on the back somehow. They don't suction you in on the butt, which happens a lot with thicker fabric, but these ones are very flattering. They're also like pretty much high-waisted, but they're not really like really heavy waistband that like Gymshark does. So I really do like these. They're from Nike. They also have these mesh panels on the front, and they have a pocket for your phone, which is super nice. By the way, those Nike ones I just showed you are 80% nylon, 20% spandex. So these next ones, I don't know what they're made out of because the tag is very worn out and I can't read it. But I'm gonna assume it's mostly spandex. And these are ones I get asked about all the time where they're from, and I never knew, but they're from Nux Activewear, N-U-X. I got them on consignment, so they were not $100 when I bought them. They were very, very cheap when I bought them. Again, another thing, if you really want really nice activewear, you know, look at consignment shops. So I'm not saying buy ones that are really worn out, but you never know. Like, someone could have worn them like 2 times and and like gained weight and gave them up or something. Or buy it from Poshmark. Poshmark is such a good place to buy activewear that's not too used. So these ones, I always get asked about them and I love them, but they will give you a little bit of a camel toe at times. So again, Nux is very expensive, but look around, look on Poshmark if there's anything. They're just very like, they're very comfortable. When you sweat, you don't feel gross. Okay, I'll be back. Moving on to the much talked about Gymshark. Now, my opinions on Gymshark. Is it worth it? I do enjoy my pants from Gymshark, especially the ones I'm gonna show you with the ombre. I do like the color. Yeah, that's basically it. Seamless, I just don't know. I think it might be the seamless. I don't think I'm into the seamless thing, because the ones I'm gonna show you right now, the Energy Seamless in maroon, something like $65, and it's like putting on a pair of jeans after you just showered on like a hot, humid day. You can't get the jeans up, and you're like, that's what it's like getting these pants on. And then especially after the gym, if you go to the bathroom and you're still working out and you're trying to put your pants back on, it's very difficult. I'm not kidding, it sucks. But if you want to get them, get them. I'm not saying they're bad, they're just very, very suctiony. Really squeeze you in, so they can sometimes also be unflattering in the bootay. But they're very nice, high-waisted. They really suction you in the waist too, so in that term, they're good. Okay, so then I know I already reviewed the PTULAAs, but I'm gonna review them again because I absolutely love these guys. I think they actually beat out Lululemon as my favorite pair of leggings ever. So yes, they're worth your money. They're $65. They are 80% polyester, 20% spandex. These are the Myra's in Dusty Lilac. I'm in love. I need to get more, which I probably will. They're pretty high-waisted, but you can actually really roll them down a little bit. They're not as high-waisted, but also Lululemons are pretty high-waisted too. And I wear size small in these, but I would probably go to extra small because you'll see that the front is a little bit baggy. Her sizes go all the way down to XXS, extra small. If I were you, either do what you normally do or size down, but definitely take a look at their sizing chart if you need. One thing I'll say is that because of the color, they do show sweat, but that's because this color, like any color like this will probably show sweat unless it's like super sweat wicking, but that's the one downside, barely even a downside, because they're just so comfortable and so flattering, so highly suggest them. Then last but not least, my Ombre Seamless from Gymshark. Now, these are my more favorite ones of the Gymshark. But at the same time, I think it's just the color that I like. I think if anyone else made this color in like a different style, I'd like it better. Okay, they're not bad, but I have a few problems with them. One is that the waistband is really large after you start working out on them a lot. It very much like feels like pew. But then you wash them and it goes like pew. And that's very annoying to me. I just got so serious. Also, the butt contour is not on your butt at all. It's literally on your upper thigh, which just does make sense. There's like a few things that bother me about Gymshark. I do think they're a little bit overrated at times. So yeah, but I'll show you that. I love the color, you know, that's just, I love the color. And they are a different like fabric than the Energy Seamless. Those are all my leggings. If you guys have any legging tips, tricks, whatever, to finding good leggings, and grow up, because we could all us ladies could use a little bit of advice. Number one tip, try things on. Don't just go in blindly. Don't just buy Gymshark because they're having a launch and go like, oh, I'm gonna buy that right now, because you're gonna waste your money. So make sure you watch for reviews. And honestly, if Gymshark has popular leggings, you know what? They're gonna restock them because they want the money. So that is all, people. I love you. I love you. I love you guys.